Hey, barbecue family!
Happy Friday, everybody!
How's everybody doing? So nice to see you guys. We've got Bat 13. We had Farrah there for a second, but she said she had to go.
Shout out to Farrah. She'll be back hopefully next week. Farrah, we miss you, but we're thinking about you.
Yes, we definitely are, Farrah. Hi, James. I don't think Hot Tommy's in the house yet. He normally is at this point, but he's not because he's traveling. We forgive you, HT.
HT, shout out, HT. We miss you, but we get it. You're traveling. He's in Vegas this week with our buddy CJ, who's also not able to tune in probably today because he's there. They're celebrating the 4th of July, which I love when the live falls on the 4th of July.
Is it because it's your 40th birthday?
Guys, I have one last year.
So you're 39.
In my 30s. Yes.
I don't know why I never remember your age or my age. I'm like, am I 36? Am I 39?
I'm 28 in my heart. Okay. And that's all that matters.
In my heart, I'm 97.
Okay. Yeah. I go anywhere from 28 to 97.
My significant other took a picture of me at the sewing machine the other day. And it was so, I literally looked like a 97-year-old. He was like,
Grandma's day out.
Yeah. He was like, you're literally like 85 years old at heart. I'm like, hey. I will own that.
We got Becca in the house. She's saying, what's up, beauties? Have an amazing Friday here working from the deck. Ooh, working from the deck.
Ooh, Becca.
Because my U.S. colleagues are off today for 4th of July.
Cool.
Ooh, Becca, that is amazing.
Hey,
and then
Saucy
she's also
Rossi.
being super sweet. Hi, we got Saucy Rossi back this
and
week.
And Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Will.
Becca is saying, how's your eye, Kiki?
Guys, it's still bad. I don't know if you can see it from here, but it's still, you guys know I left last Friday. I felt bad leaving Flirty Murdy in the lurch.
We know.
But I left. It was like an absolute gong show with my appointment. I was there for like 8 hours and they still don't know what's wrong with it. They said it's just dryness, but I don't think it is. So hopefully I'll figure it out. I've been putting drops in like it's my job.
I hope we get to figure it out.
Though,
yeah.
Still,
I hope we get to figure it out because this has gone on for much too long. And I'll have you know that last Friday, there was a lot of, I was driving back to Oshawa and Kiki got released and then she couldn't see. So then I had to go pick her up and then drive her back.
You know what? I don't know if you guys have ever been to the eye doctor where they put those drops in that dilate your pupils and you literally cannot see. It was like a white sheet of paper was in front of me. I couldn't even see Madd's, like I couldn't text her. So I got outside and was like, call Mad. And then she had to come get me and drive me all the way home and then drive herself all the way back.
What a fun Friday that was, guys. First time on the live without Kiki, which let's say first and last. Okay?
But you did great.
I did not enjoy that. I enjoyed being with you guys and I'm so glad we continued on with it. We didn't cut it short, but it's Maddie and Kiki for a reason. Okay?
Honey, I watched it back. You did fantastic. I missed you and I hated leaving you, but you did great. Oh my God, I'm sweaty.
Ever.
I'm going to try not to.
Oh no, we can't tell. So sorry to hear. I hope you get relief soon. She's saying this is ridiculous. Amen,
guys,
Becca.
It
Amen.
is.
We got
I gotta get my
Mama
cheese
in the house. Hey, Barbecue Mama. We got Will in the house. Guys, we are so happy that you're here.
Hey, Will.
On a Friday, celebrating the weekend, celebrating Independence Day. Look at this beauty graphic. Oh, happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day to our American BBQ family members.
Yeah.
They have a long weekend this weekend, so today's going to feel extra nice.
Oh, yeah. I love seeing all the pictures of what people are making for Independence Day, like in particular the pies that have like the flag on them. And
very creative with the red, white, and blue.
Yes, I really like that. And I love that the radio's playing all the Independence Day type songs, like country radio up here is.
Yeah,
I love it.
Okay, guys, we got to go on with first on the grill. No surprise here. It's our good buddy, Bat 13. Bat 13, congrats, buddy. We are so glad that you got it. The stream got posted a little later today. He still took it away. I thought it was anyone's game. It was Bat 13's game.
He must have a secret to how he does it.
Keep it to yourself, Bat, okay? Because he needs to keep getting it.
Yeah.
Okay, we got James Bearden in the house saying, good morning, Barbecue Mama. Happy 4th of July, all caps. Fritz Frank's in the house. We got Diana in the house. Guys, we are so jacked that you're here. We got that Adrian. Happy Friday, ladies. Congrats on your big news.
Thank you.
Boy, did the barbecue family show up for that.
Yeah, guys, that was very sweet. All the nice comments.
Blown away by the sweet. Oh, yeah.
These flowers are from Mr. HT. Yes. I was like sweaty in the garden yesterday. And someone pulled up and was honking furiously. Like you could tell he didn't want to leave those just on my porch, but he did. And I was like, what is this? I'm not expecting a package. Flowers from HT.
Thank you so much, HT. You are an absolute sweetheart.
Hey, Lance.
We really appreciate it. We got Lance in the house. The temp was just getting in on that getting it up close. Uncle Chico is saying, congrats, my sisters. Happy Friday. Uncle Chico, thank you so much. We got Marianne in the house. She's saying happy Friday and congrats, ladies. Okay, everyone is saying their congrats again. Guys, you guys are all so sweet.
Wait, hang on. Uncle Chico, please stay. But while we have you, please tune in next week. Because when I was choosing this recipe, I was like, Uncle Chico is going to love this one.
He's here this week.
Okay, but we're not making it this week. We're making it next week.
Everybody tune in every week, okay? That's the rules of this show. Another rule of this show, only sweet and nice people allowed. That's the only, good vibes only.
That's why we got rid of TikTok.
Exactly. See ya, TikTok.
That reason alone is why like TikTok could take a hike.
We got our buddy Guido and Jacobson saying hello, Maddie and Kiki. Hey, buddy. Glad to see ya.
Okay, let's get rocking and rolling.
Yeah, let's roll, guys. I am already sweaty off the top. I can see my sis. She's looking glistening.
And I know there's no way to look.
The temp is looking glistening too. We're all glistening out here. That's a nice way to say sweaty.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Oh, well. We'll be complaining that it's too cold and there's just a few short months. So let's take this all in.
Exactly. That'll quickly change your attitude, okay? Now, Key's ready. Are you guys ready to kick this show off? We got another delectable recipe coming at you.
I am.
Let's do this. Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Oh, yeah.
And it is sweaty in here.
That puts a little pep.
I got the humid titties.
Oh.
Can we say that?
We just did, buddy. We just did.
It's so hot.
You're allowed to say that.
It's our show. I'm allowed to say whatever I
who
want.
cares? Who cares if we're demonetized, guys? We like to keep it real around here, okay? There's sweat and crevices that shouldn't be there, but it is officially, actually, this is first weekend of the summer.
What?
Technically, if you want to talk about that. Steve is laughing. I think he's okay with the T word.
It feels like it's been summer for 18 years already. Yeah, Steve's feeling me. He gets them.
He gets it.
Guys, also don't forget to talk to Barbecue Mama. She's in the chat too, man. In it.
Hey, Barbecue Mama. Now, guys, we have another delectable recipe coming at you guys today. This one's a unique one.
Very cool too. They look great.
These are called Peinirli. You got to be careful with that. You start off with a peen, you don't know how it's going to end around here. Okay, we're talking about Peinirli. It's an actual Greek/Turkish recipe. And it basically looks like a pizza boat. So you can stuff them with cheese, you can stuff them with veg, you can stuff them with meat. Today, we are stuffing them with peameal bacon. Hello, peameal bacon. Mm-hmm. We are stuffing them with these. These are called shishito peppers. And I want to show you guys what they look like. Because I will say they're not sometimes available at every grocery store. So, okay, the temp's going right here. Love it. This is what they look like. So they look kind of wrinkly. And they're also not hot, but you can surprise yourself sometimes by getting a spicy one.
I don't know if you can.
I've yet to do it.
Yeah, they say those are like playing roulette. You get for every like 9 sweet ones, you get 1 spicy one. I don't really believe that. I've had those so many times. I feel like they're all not spicy.
And I feel like they play mind games with you because I'm like, oh, it is. I'm like, wait, is it? No, it's not. It's not really.
All right, so I am getting started on our filling for these. Are these not just like a glorified open face calzone?
They kind of are.
That's what it's reminding me of.
I don't think you can have too many ways to have a pizza type experience.
No, I don't think you can.
This reminds me of like an open, twisted up, curled up pizza, basically.
So this is cream cheese that I'm just trying to get. Despite the heat, the cream cheese is still really hard.
Holding up for some reason.
It is.
I'm glad Key's on that job because she's the one with the guns. She has the gun
she's gonna
show.
Try.
She's gonna get in there. Becca is saying excited for these boats. Guys, I was so excited to make these. Saw them and I was like, yeah, we're making those.
Yeah, I love these. They look really cool.
Yeah. We got James in the house. He's saying Kiki just took the show off the rails. Guys, it's 12:09 and it's already off. It's already off the rails. All right, now I have to tell you guys, I am a massive fan of a grill pan like this. Okay, so I love making any veg where you're afraid that they could fall through the grill grates. That is the whole point of why these things come in handy. Okay, so it lets you still, because of the holes, it still lets you get that flame flavor, that delectable barbecue flavor while not having to like watch it particularly so that they don't fall through the grill grates.
That's what I love about those. You can even cut up veg really fine and they never fall through. Like if you're
this one because of the holes, it's a little bit like you don't want to go too fine because like yours is more like a mesh.
Yeah, that's what I love
like
about
that
mine.
one, but this one is more it's just got bigger holes.
Yeah, they're all cool.
Okay, so and what I do is I just put these onto the grill like plain, no oil, no salt, no anything, because of the perforated pan. When they come off, that's when we're going to be putting oil on them. So I already have our grill preheated. I'm going to put them on.
Okay, Steve's saying, I put 2 shishito plants in the greenhouse last year, and I had hundreds of them. So good. Wow, Steve, that is a lot. If you can get 100, like quite a bit of them off of 2 plants, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, Steve, that's impressive. Way to show off.
Now, did you save the seeds, Steve? Are you going to grow them again this year? Or I don't know about anybody else who has a garden, but every year when I grow like tomatoes or peppers or anything that has seeds to it, like pumpkins or whatever, I'll save the seeds.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But then by the time the next year comes around, I'm so sick of them that I don't want to grow them again because I've just had them for so long and I've been tasting them for forever, and you'd process them and dehydrate them.
I could hear that.
By the time this next season comes, I'm like, I want to grow something else. I'm over these.
Yeah, I hear that, buddy.
Steve says I gave so many away. Lance is saying I could use a veggie grill basket. Yeah, Lance, once you buy one, at first I thought it was going to be like one of those gadgets.
So did I. I thought it was like there's tons of barbecue gimmicks out there, and I was kind of like acting like I was like, I don't know, we'll see. But then once I tried one, I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, same with me. At first I was like, I don't know if I really need this. Like, why can't you just put the veg directly on the grates? But now I'm hooked because for all the finer veg, if you did want to do like a stir fry type experience, you can cut up onions really fine and they never fall through. That's why. Saucy Rossi is saying, my garden is a mess, but I have fun with it. Saucy Rossi, I think this is the time of year, or this is the time of the summer where everyone's garden starts going off the rails.
Mm-hmm.
You're done with the weeding. You're almost done with the watering.
Mine's looking weedy, and I don't know about you guys, but it's at the point where you pick them, you come back the next day, there's more weeds again.
Yeah.
You just really got to stay on top of it.
Okay, so I've added mayo, and the cream cheese is still kind of cold, so it's not really blending as nice as I'd like it to.
But that looks spectacular.
But by the time I get the cheese in here, it will be fine. So I'm going to add in some mild cheddar. You could do an old cheddar. You could do, you know what would be nice in here? A pepper jack.
Ooh, what is with you and the pepper jack lately? Key's in her pepper jack era.
And I can't even eat pepper jack. Is there a vegan pepper jack I could have?
I
have yet to find one. What did you do to the saran?
Look, I'm a tight saran wrapper.
Maddie notoriously puts people's sandwiches. Like, what is happening here?
And sometimes I do like a double or a triple layer, so it confuses you even more.
I've seen our family try to gnaw through sandwiches that she's made, being like, I'm over it.
The Murdy hallmark.
Okay,
we got
you know
Lisa
what?
in the house. Hey, Lisa, she's saying good morning and happy Friday, ladies. We got Fred Bray in the house saying hello from Oregon, USA. Happy 4th of July, Fred.
Hey.
And we got Morgo Smoking Barbecue saying good day, Maddie and Kiki. And I'm hearing that in the Australian accent.
I love the Australian accent.
Okay, guys, look what you have started.
What?
Okay? Our buddy Fritz Frank, I love him, but he's making himself hard to love right now for me.
What?
He's saying, isn't it Maddie's 40? Oh, he's saying 40 minus 1. I thought that said 40 plus 1. Like, he's trying to give me like 2 extra years here. He's calling it 40 minus 1 birthday. I don't want the number 40 anywhere near me yet. Okay.
Why, buddy? Who cares? I feel like it is a privilege to get to every, especially the decade birthdays. Mm-hmm. Like,
I'm totally joking. Okay, that took her about 14 minutes of the show.
Buddy, what did you do to that?
I am a huge proponent, and Key is too. We've shared this many times on the show. I really feel like birthdays don't mean that much to either of us because I like to try and celebrate every day and be grateful every day. Anytime you wake up and you're alive, you should be grateful.
I find birthdays annoying.
Yeah, me too.
I find it so like I'm not a birthday person. When I was at my eye appointment last Friday, the guy was noticed. You have to give them your health card, obviously, and it has your birthday on it. So the guy was like, "Oh, it was just recently your birthday. Did you do anything fun?"
They picked up on that.
The guy did, yeah. And I was like, "No, not really. I'm not like a birthday person." And he was like, "Oh, I am." And like my birthday's around the Christmas holidays, and I always get screwed because people end up giving you like Christmas presents, and then I don't get any birthday presents because people give you one like combined present. I'm like,
like, who cares?
Yeah, I'm like, are you 8 years old and you still need like birthday presents? I don't get it.
Up to 12, I'll give it to you. But after that, not my thing.
Same with me. Just not really. Steve sounds like a bit of a creep. That whole place was like, I don't know what was going on over there. You should give people a heads up if you have to wait more than an hour.
Yeah, if you have an appointment, I think that we all understand you're going to wait max, like probably on a bad day, like 30 minutes.
Even
you have
an hour.
Appointment.
Yeah, I know. But like, oh my goodness, I'm not exaggerating. I was there for like, I think 5 hours total. Bless you.
Bless. That's our boy, the temp. He's got allergies. Marianne is saying, I agree, Maddie. Enjoy every day. I agree, guys. I'm not trying to sound Miss America here, which it does sound very Miss America to say enjoy and celebrate every day. But I honestly do feel like that's important every single day. And like, remember when we went through a phase where we were like saving like outfits and like saving, like cooking with certain nice bowls. And then, you know what? We got through to a point where we were just like, wear whatever you want. If you have an outfit that is like nice that you've been wanting to wear it anytime you want. If you have a bowl, like that bowl right there, I'm obsessed with that bowl. Use that bowl. Don't wait for like a special occasion because it might, I'm not trying to be negative, but it might not come.
Well, and Barbecue Mama getting sick last year really put things into perspective for me.
Yes, totally.
That's what'll happen when someone really gets faced with a life-threatening illness. Steve is saying the allergies are back, I hear. Yeah, that's a temp. Hopefully they hold off for him.
Guys, check these out. Okay, these actually start, the shishito peppers start like jumping up. Can you guys see some action here? Like, look at that beautiful crispy char that's happening. See, and that's because at first, that's why I was like, that's not going to happen in a vegetable basket, like a grill pan, but it still does happen. So that's when I started to like these.
Yeah, I have been converted, definitely.
Me too.
Okay, so some red onion.
That is hot, hot, hot.
Are you all right there, buddy?
Yeah, no, I'm just already really sweaty.
Oh. I know. I'm glad I'm not back there.
Guys, if you haven't tried grilling peameal, like I think a lot of people when they think peameal, they think of a griddle. But okay, that was one of the shishitos. Did you hear that popping?
I did, but I'm distracted because I'm smelling this brand new garlic that you gave me.
Yep, that's right. Get it in, pal.
Oh, it's so bad.
But guys, if you haven't tried grilling peameal bacon, it is a game changer. Obviously, we know it on the griddle. It's wonderful on the griddle, but you know anything tastes better when it's on the grill. Kissed by the flames and having some nice grill marks on it. Okay,
yeah, so I reluctantly added some. Not a lot.
That's right.
But some.
That's right. Get it in there, pal.
All right.
Get it in. Guido Jacobson is saying, my birthday is coming up. It's on the 16th. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy early birthday, July 16th.
If you're 4 birthdays, that's all right, too. I'm not here to judge you. I just personally am not.
I'm not against them.
And I'm not I'm not trying to sound like I'm a giant like troll to life, but sometimes I feel like I can be.
No, but I think that's saying you're not. You're saying enjoy life every day. Don't wait for a special day. Don't wait for a special occasion.
Yeah.
The temp is throwing up the graphic, guys. If you're having fun right now, and if you're sweaty right now, I would hit a double like on this, but hit that like button if you're having fun right now.
Okay, here's your filling, man.
Okay, perfect. That is looking perfect. I'm actually going to get the stuff off the grill now. Thank you, honey. Because I got to chop that up, and then we got to start stuffing these boats, guys. It sounds like a complicated recipe, but it's super, super easy. We got James in the house saying, hi, ladies. Hey, James. Happy Friday.
Hey, James. Steve saying that garlic really needs to be banned from the grill studio up top.
No.
Steve, yes.
No.
I'm with you. It smells so bad. I'm not into it at all. Like
this is Barbecue Mama.
Does she do that?
Barbecue Mama loves a finger wag. Saucy Rossi saying, I'm having fun. I smashed that thumbs up. Thanks, Saucy Rossi.
All right. I'm going to get a clean board because now I'm on fruit salad. So my job is done with the filling, I think, for these.
Yeah. I'm not going to let Key just pull a flirty murdy and just stand there looking cute.
Do I ever get to do that?
Basically not. Basically not.
Will saying I started shopping at the farmer's market. I have a good selection of veggies and fruit. Will, that's awesome. What a great time of year to start doing that too.
Did I see Will say that the best crop in his garden is the weeds? I think I saw that.
Yeah, but you know what, Will? On that topic, you can eat a lot of those weeds. People don't think, like, you know how
give us an edible weed.
There is one edible weed in particular called purslane that is very, very good. It's like a preferred salad green if you can find it. If I ever get purslane, if you just Google purslane, if one ever comes up in my garden, I'm like, I will see you later.
What's it taste like?
It's kind of like watercress. It has like a herbaceous, almost crunchy vibe to it. They're very, very delicious. And there's also lamb's quarters,
amazing.
which is wild
Ooh.
spinach. And
Why do the weeds have the coolest names?
I know. And that's better for you than spinach. And people pull
Seriously?
Yes, it was like a depression food.
I just learned something new.
Okay, I'm just gonna go wash my knife to make a fruit salad because no one wants onion in the fruit salad.
Ew, dear goodness, no. Guys, I'm going to get our shishitos in a bowl, and I would never serve you, or anyone for that matter, any veg, or specifically a shishito pepper, without seasoning it and oiling it for you. Check these out. That's what they look like when they come off the grill. Does that not look beautiful? You can see the char on there. And then we're actually going to bring it down here to show you guys what this looks like. We're going to go in with some olive oil while they're still nice and hot, and some salt.
Ooh.
Okay, that's when you season, because to me, that's how I get around the grill basket. Because I didn't get it. I was like, I'm not going to season stuff and then have it just drip down into the grill. Season and oil once it comes off the grill, and especially olive oil. I don't know if you guys are olive oil fans, but I certainly am. Raw olive oil tastes way better.
Yeah, it does.
So that's just also another little fun tip for you guys. Okay?
And it's better for you. They say you're not supposed to cook olive oil.
Well, I do.
I do too, but they
I
say
do
you're not
sometimes.
supposed to.
Okay, I'm going to put those off to the side because they are scalding hot. And I'm going to start chopping up our peameal, because you got to chop it nice and fine in order to go in our Peinirli.
All right, I'm forgetting our watermelon.
Buddy, do not forget the watermelon. That's my favorite part of a fruit salad. If a fruit salad has watermelon in it, I'm a happy, happy gal.
Yeah, me too. This is like a watermelon theme because the drink also has watermelon in it too.
I can't wait for this drink.
Now, can I just point out that I made this shirt? Does anybody believe that?
Give it to her.
Guys, you know how I just got into sewing? You can't really see. We don't have an up close cam on it, but look at
Gorgeous.
everything. Start to finish, I made it myself.
Absolutely gorgeous, buddy.
Thanks,
I
honey.
said it last week or the week before, but the girls got skills.
I've been having so much fun doing that too.
Yep. James is joining us. I already said that, Hansie's Pit, and I'm finding something new about James. I didn't know this before, but James and I are birthday twinsies.
Really?
He said what's cooking, it's my birthday. Well, James, this is now your birthday meal. We're making Peinirli. Happy birthday, buddy.
This is a lame watermelon.
Yeah, I know. I tried to get a big one, and that's what they gave me.
This looks like a watermelon that I grew a few years ago. It was such a lunchbox letdown.
That's like 3 bites of watermelon. But James, we're making a dish called Peinirli with peameal bacon and shishito peppers. Shishito peppers, I think, don't get enough love.
No, they don't. Okay, Diana's saying, beautiful sleeveless blouse, Kiki. Aw, thank you so much, Diana. I've been having so much fun doing these. Sewing to me is like, I don't really know what took me so long to get into it, but oh dear God, it's so much fun.
We all go through different phases with what we're into. Yeah. We got slum Skymore music. I think that's what that says. I can't really see if that's a K. They're saying fire and smoke 24/7. Well done, ladies. Blessing sent. If you don't get some blessing sent by firing up the grill, you're doing it wrong. Okay, you got to fire up that grill, and you will definitely be blessed.
Okay, so look at how like, I don't know if some people are still buying the watermelon that comes pre-sliced. Why do people do that? You get, like, for the same price of an entire watermelon, you get like 3 slices. My local grocery store does that, and it drives me insane. Mm-hmm. I know, like, a lot of people don't want to commit to an entire watermelon, but like, look at how easy it is.
I could eat an entire big watermelon, like a half one, in one sitting.
I have.
I don't think that you should. I don't think that's recommended, but
why not? It's 99% water.
The slum music is asking, love to know the brands you are using. These ones we absolutely love them. I will show you guys right here. Can you see with the light? Oh yeah, there we go. They're called Ergo Chef knives, and that's the one that Key's using as well. We are obsessed with them. These are the first set of knives that I actually take care of on a regular basis. I sharpen mine on a regular basis. I don't put them in the dishwasher. I love putting things in the dishwasher, but you know when you have something good, it shouldn't be going in there.
Yeah, and knives especially. I'm bad for that.
Yeah, me too.
I put knives in the dishwasher and bras in the dryer, and you're not supposed to do either.
You do?
Yep.
Sometimes I do, and
You're not
sometimes
supposed
I
to-
hang them.
Yeah, sometimes I'm in a rush and I forget that they're in that, and then I put everything in the dryer, and afterwards I'm like,
Yeah, and then I
there
don't
was
know
a bra
why,
in there.
but ladies' undergarments, specifically the bra, will sometimes get really wrapped up in other items.
I know.
Like, and it's like then you have to like try and like really unwind them, and it's hard.
Okay, Steve's saying, listen to this one. Nicole hates watermelon.
So does barbecue pops. I
Yeah.
didn't think that there was another person on the face of this planet that hated watermelon.
Yeah, but does she have a reason though, Steve? Because, and I get barbecue pops' reason is because his parents were like new immigrants, and they were like a farming family, and they just wanted to have watermelon because it was inexpensive and it could feed like their big family. So he ate
had
it
it too much. He
ate it.
started off liking it and then had it too much.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to get this on. Check this out. This is actually from Big Green Egg. This is a Big Green Egg pizza stone insert that goes in my tiny little Big Green Egg that I have at my house. But we all always say, use what you have. I'm not going to buy a separate pizza stone. It's the exact same thing. So I put it on the Black Earth grill and it gets the job done. If you use a pizza stone, you know that the crust that makes on a pizza, spectacular.
Yeah, I think sometimes if ever I'm going to buy something new, I try to give myself like 5 minutes to just think like, do I have anything that I could use for this use that I'm buying?
That's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah, because I don't know. So sometimes people don't think of what they already have.
And just thinking about something in a different light, sometimes you're like, oh, that does double duty.
It's the same exact
It's
thing.
literally the exact same thing. We have S&S grills in the house. That is, I think it could be Jabin. They're saying, hey, ladies, this looks like it's going to be a good recipe. He likes what he sees. It is a good recipe. This one is a real winner.
Okay, Steve's saying she also hates chestnuts. What a weird thing to hate.
Yeah.
And she has no valid reason for hating watermelon. That's very confusing.
Oh, he's like, she's Scottish. It's not her fault.
Oh.
Steve, you're so sweet. Steve, how long have you two been together again? I think he said a couple decades. I think 20 years. So, Steve, you guys are doing something right over there. You don't hear a lot of that these days.
Wow. If you are not a watermelon fan, Steve, maybe she'll like it. Try. Well, if she hates it, I don't know if this would make her like it anymore, but try having it with some salt on it. I can't have watermelon without salt on it now.
Absolute game changer. And you're just like, okay, first of all, watermelon and salt. I don't know. But I was like, he was like ranting and raving about it last summer. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll try it. I'll give it a try. It is like next level. It makes the watermelon way more flavorful.
Although I'll warn
way
you.
more sweet, way more juicy.
Yes. Although I will warn you though, if you start doing that, you will just get your salt intake in like 2 seconds.
Okay, but watermelon has a lot of water in it.
Yeah, because I've been really dousing it in salt.
Stay hydrated, people.
Yep.
Marianne is saying, hey, Maddie, is it your birthday today or is it coming up? Please let us know. Marianne, your lovely husband, unfortunately, just let us know that it is my 40th -1. Okay, so you can thank your sweet husband, Fritz Frank, who he's lucky I love both of you guys. Okay?
You're in your last 30.
Yeah, making that last 30 of the late 30s happen.
Your very last 30.
Steve is saying 25 years they've been together.
Wow.
Steve, that is amazing.
And he's also saying nothing will work. She hates it. All right, I tried. If she hates the flavor, then what can you do? What a cute little jar of berries.
Yeah. Oh, okay, guys, that's not just for cute factor, okay? You know, sometimes you hear always about these life hacks these days. Everyone's got them online. A while ago, maybe like a couple years ago, I heard about the strawberry life hack where you put strawberries in a jar, seal it, and it actually keeps them good for longer, prevents them spoiling quicker. It actually works. I don't know why, but
Really?
it actually works. So when you get your strawberries, it is actually strawberry season. Barbecue Mama went strawberry picking this week, and she brought some to us. They were amazing. It's strawberry season, so we'll be putting them in jars. So that's why that was in there, not just for cute factor, even though those are super cute.
I've never done that.
Okay, now, are these still hot?
Are you
They
good?
are. Okay, try one of these. Here,
No, I don't want to get. I have.
Your hands are gross.
Yeah.
This is a little bit hot.
Is it hot?
Okay.
Yeah, then no.
Really
Don't
hot,
give it to
so.
me then.
Okay, I'm already drooling because I was ready to eat that, but that's scalding
Stop
hot. Stop
trying to burn me, pal.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not. I just burned my own hand. Okay. Slum Music is saying, oh, just wanted to show support is all. I am a married, domesticated, housebroken pup. LOL. Well, that's very self-aware, buddy. Good for you. Good for you.
You know what's annoying? I
Lots of things.
a few years ago, I think it was a few years ago on TikTok, a fruit salad was going around as like a trend, and people were calling it nature's cereal.
Okay, that was a Lizzo thing.
And
she invented that, and it had like coconut water in it. And I was like, or is it just a fruit salad?
Yeah, because Lizzo's vegan. And I'm like, stop giving us a bad name. Yes, she is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I'm like, stop. That's what people think vegans are doing, is taking fruit and veg and calling it things that they're not.
Yeah, I'm sorry. In no way is that.
That's a fruit salad that you're putting coconut water on.
Totally.
Which I'm sure would be good.
Yeah, is that going to be delectable? Absolutely.
Okay, strawberries going in.
All right, guys, I have a perfect pizza dough that I lovingly made for you all this morning.
Oh, that's a perfect one.
And if you can't get your pizza dough,
you guys have some guests here.
We do?
Okay, wait, hang on. I'm sticky and gooey.
Guys!
Hang on. Okay,
let me quickly clean up here.
Intermission. We've got some boys in the green room. Hang on.
Okay.
Ew, I'm so sticky.
Okay, so
Who is it?
Thank goodness he's deep in the dough.
Hey guys,
we got here.
What's up, guys?
Boys.
How are you doing?
We're doing
I had to put my shades on. Happy 4th of July. Well, okay. Well, they're in Canada.
July, guys.
How are you guys doing?
Oh, you guys
I didn't have a shirt to put on.
You guys are cutting out a little bit. Hopefully everybody else can hear you guys. They're on that Las Vegas Wi-Fi. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh, yeah.
But we're happy that you guys are here. You guys are both looking snazzy. Okay, guys, we really can't hear HT. This is really a letdown here.
I know.
Okay, the temp
You know
is
what? Let me.
oh, here we go.
There we go.
We got you got us?
Yeah, we got you.
We kind of got you. It's cutting in and out, but it's just you're hard to hear and it's like really choppy, but we can make it work. How's it going, guys? What are you up to over there?
We try. Let me call you on my phone.
Okay. All right. We'll call us back.
All right, I'm gonna keep these on just because the boys are gonna be back. But guys, that's HT. That's Cooking with CJ. That's CJ from Cooking with CJ. We're happy that they're here. They're gonna try and come back and join us because they are celebrating CJ's birthday and the 4th of July in Las Vegas. So we're happy that they're gonna be trying to come back to us here.
I wonder if they've won any money. Or lost any money.
Yeah, it could go either way with those two. You
Still
never
have clothes
know.
on, so I guess they're doing okay.
Okay, guys, I am on pizza dough duty. And one pizza dough, which again, he was talking about watermelon at the store. You can buy pizza dough at the store, but why would you? Pizza dough is so easy to make. You can get our recipe that we use all the time. It's a Barbecue Pops original. You can get it at our website, maddieandkiki.com. And in this weather, it will rise like a son of a gun. Okay, it really will.
And for those of you who are on the sourdough train, when you're feeding your sourdough and you have a lot of discard left.
Oh, here they are. Let's see if we can hear them.
Wait, I was just going to say, save your discard and make sourdough pizza dough.
No, it's not magnetic. No.
You guys already sounding way better.
Wait,
thank goodness gracious, sounding better, looking clear. I need to see these boys and hear them loud and clear, okay?
Hey, guys.
You're better now, right?
Yes. 1,000 times better. We're so glad we didn't give up.
No.
There's no echo?
No.
It's perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
So,
nice clear.
good. So I'll start off just by saying how fabulous CJ's wife looks, who I think is down 140 pounds.
116.
116 pounds.
Yes.
Okay.
You want them to say hi?
CJ's down 50. CJ's down 50.
I look like a midget over here.
And here's Miss CJ.
Miss CJ, get in here.
Oh
Okay.
my Yes.
Looking spectacular. You guys are all looking spectacular. So, Mrs. CJ, did you do the 75 hard as well?
No.
Oh,
I hung out with him though, so I did it with him mostly. Yeah.
Just not the water.
Not the water. Yeah. A gallon of water is too much.
You heard the water was CJ's favorite part.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. Exactly.
Good for you guys both. That is not easy, and that is a very large amount of weight. You guys both look spectacular. Do you feel amazing?
Yeah, for sure. And I'm not done yet. And I know he's not either.
Guys,
Wow.
keep it going. That is such an inspiration because that is definitely not something easy to do. So you guys both rock for doing that and keeping going with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
absolutely.
Not that you guys didn't look great before. You guys still did look fantastic before,
I look like
but
I'm
you look
naked.
great now.
I don't look like I have clothes on because I'm so short and can't see anything on my head.
It's Vegas. You don't need any clothes.
That's true. It's hot. It's hot. So I'm gonna move out of the way. Bye, guys.
Here, I might as well bring this one in.
Hi. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July to you guys too. We're
Have a
jealous.
great show.
Thank you.
She totally understands that I'm the American boyfriend.
Just to let everybody watching, that is now what we refer to HT as our American BF.
Yeah.
And before I hand it over to CJ, I just want to throw a shout out to Las Vegas because I was here 2 years ago and it was pretty much trash. I trashed the city, the homeless, the drug addicts, the mess. You can eat off the streets. It is
That's awesome.
spotless. It is built for kids. It is so clean. It's amazing. I just
Wow.
wanted to throw that out there because that's amazing. And of
You're gonna
course,
book
here's my
some
guy.
pics. Yeah. I wonder what's changed. Like, I wonder why.
I'm standing here. I'll just be your bodyguard.
There you go.
You're their security. I'll be your security. There you go.
CJ is giving major Toby Keith right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in a good way, in the
A
best way
more, a
possible.
more buffed up Toby.
Well,
CJ's a stud. He's a
I'll
stud.
definitely have a red Solo cup in my hand later.
No, guys, I have to ask, okay, because HT gets recognized everywhere. And I want to know if you guys have been recognized at all yet when you're around the pool. Because the people around the pool need to know they're rubbing shoulders with two barbecue legends.
2 years ago, he was recognized at the Cabana. I was recognized at Louis Vuitton. I took Miss CJ to get a purse or whatever. And the lady helping us, she's like, my husband watches you and you're awesome, whatever. And I was like, all right, cool. That was worth a $4,000 bag.
I think that's totally worth it. I think those moments are like, they're few and far between. And when they do happen, they feel special.
You know, they kind of, I have to say they kind of do feel special. I hate to be like that.
For sure.
I can understand, not that I would ever put us in their league, obviously, but I can understand how like Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt or any of those actors or actresses feel, because I've had cameras shoved in my face and it's kind of weird. But also, like I posted something on Instagram once and a follower jumped on and said, oh my God, I'm right here, let's meet up. And I told the wife, I'm like, I just don't feel like it, And she's like, come on, go meet. He's a viewer. And I'm like, I don't want to, It's like, I kind of get it.
I got to tell you guys, last night, they were here and we were here, but we hadn't hooked up yet. And we just happened to be waiting by the elevator banks as they started walking up.
Stalking our room.
So I ran up to Tommy. I'm like, oh my God, are you Tommy from Gallery Backyard Barbecue?
I'm like, please.
Let me get a selfie.
People are probably like, who the heck is that?
I'm jealous.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you were there with
I'm
you
so
guys.
jelly. I'm so
Yeah.
jelly. I bet you guys are going to have a blast. And
Yeah.
I expect, and Kiki expects, lots of pics.
Yes.
Yeah.
please
I'll
send
have
them
my-
our way.
I'll have my wife take another one.
Yeah. And we'll
Shirtless.
try to figure out the way to go live. The Wi-Fi here is just horrible.
Yeah.
But
It's good now. So we were glad to have you guys for a few moments. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your action-packed trip to be here with us.
Congratulations on the show.
Congrats, guys.
And
Awesome.
Thank you.
Also, happy birthday to Maddie.
40th
guys.
right here.
Not yet, but you know, I
Thank you,
told
HT.
her,
Thank you, HT.
I told you girls, I haven't mentioned this to my wife, but when you hit 40, all bets are off because you're now closer in age.
Nice.
I'm just
I
picturing
can hear her
Alice off
laughing.
to the side being like, have fun.
As you could tell, I could say anything because my wife is so used to my
That's
answers
why
when
she
it
rocks.
comes to
But HT, we
girls.
also just want to say thank you so much. HT sent us flowers
No problem.
yesterday, and that was such a
What
sweet.
the shit?
I should have tipped CJ off so he could have sent some also.
Oh my god.
That's for the show.
We love
Well,
you guys both. You guys are both super sweet, and you just being here with us right now means so much to us. So thank you guys for taking.
Oh,
you
time out
guys.
from Vegas.
I'll watch his at
Hey,
30,000.
real quick. Tell everybody in the chat to say happy birthday to me. Mine's Sunday.
Oh yeah.
It's
All right,
like,
I will be
that's-
more than 40.
And my wife's birthday was 3 weeks ago, her 60th, and this weekend is 30 years. This weekend is 30 years ago we purchased our house.
Oh my
Wow.
So this is a
goodness.
weekend of everything.
So
And I get to spend the weekend with these two people, which is
Okay,
a
make sure you guys
bonus.
celebrate all those occasions. Have a
I'm
drink
sure we
for us.
will.
We hope you guys have a
We'll do.
Have a
fantastic
couple.
weekend.
Have a couple.
Yeah, sure.
Vegas, you can walk around with them, okay? They're going to be
Yeah,
happy
right on.
playing a couple.
all right, guys.
Get cooking, girls.
See y'all later.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you
We
soon.
love you guys.
Bye.
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 Okay, guys, come on. Those two sweethearts.
And their spouses. I was not expecting their spouses to come on too. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but I love that. That just goes to show you, like, the spouses know. They know our love for HT. They know HT's love for us. CJ as well. Like, that's, I feel like it's all in good fun.
Yes.
And I love that the spouses are all cool with that.
And it's love in a brotherly way.
Yes.
It's not anything more than that. And
like my partner refers to HT as Hot Tommy. And
So
the
does
first
mine.
time he saw him, he was like, whoa. So he also had that reaction, okay?
all right, so I'm just finishing up our pear here. And we've got an apple that we're going to put in here as well. And then I'm going to drizzle some lime juice over top, just as like a little dressing.
And because there's an apple in there and a pear, because pears also go brown, the lime juice, if you're making this ahead, which everybody probably has a lot of backyard barbecue parties to go to this weekend. If you're making that ahead, just add some citrus, add some lemon juice, add some lime juice, and everything will stay bright. It will stay looking great, not brown. We don't want to be serving up a brown fruit salad.
Well, we certainly do not. Hi, Uncle Pinks. They're saying happy birthday, CJ. Yeah, guys, make sure you give CJ a very special happy birthday.
Hi, Uncle Pinks. I'm pretty sure Uncle Pinks is actually an HT family member. So thanks for being here, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, Marianne is so sweet. She's saying, what a full packed Maddie and Kiki show. Guys, we love it when we have guests that just randomly pop in. We're very grateful for that. But guys, I gotta get going on these Peinirli, okay? Key is doing a massively great job on our fruit salad.
Thanks, buddy.
But look at what we have here. Doesn't get easier than this, okay? You can see right here. Piece of dough. I cut that piece of dough into 6 portions. So one pizza dough will get you 6 servings. I don't know about you guys, but we're all trying to make those groceries stretch these days. So that's going to feed 6 people.
Yeah, that is good. And what I like about this recipe is, like, if you are serving it to people at a backyard function, you don't have to worry about cutting a pizza.
Yeah,
Everyone
good
just
point,
grabs
Betty.
one.
Yes, good point, because a lot of people have issues with cutting a pizza.
Yes, and sometimes then you got to wait for it to cool, and is it going to goo everywhere?
This
And
is
like,
serve yourself.
yeah.
Okay, so we're getting down a layer of cheese, onion, and okay, there was also supposed to be some barbecue rub in there and some
Oh, sorry,
barbecue rub
pal.
on the peameal, but you know what? Key forgot. As long as you remember it halfway to still get it in there, that's all that matters. And I also just remembered once these come off the grill, I'm gonna actually brush these with some butter. So just gonna get, even though it already seems like it could melt on its own here, we're just gonna get some butter melting.
Guys, look at this. Wait, where am I going here? Look at how beautiful that looks.
You can serve that on a 4th of July party and be super happy.
Yes, that is going to be really, really good. Then I'm just going to squeeze the lime juice over top. That's going to be double duty because the acidity is going to be really nice with all the sweet fruit. And like Mad said, it'll preserve it from growing brown.
All right, guys, let me bring your attention. Okay, actually, we're going to go a little bit heavier with the peameal here. let me bring your attention here. Okay, this is so easy. You're just going to give it a little bit of a flip. This dough is loosey goosey.
It's because of the heat.
Yes, it is perfect because of the heat. We're just going to twist the edges along the side here, push them down, and then get a little peekaboo going there. Tim, hit me with the top cam. Let's see if you can see that. Okay, you can't really see up close, but then we're going to get 3 of the shishitos. And if I hear anybody saying, oh, Maddie, you didn't cut this part off of the shishito, I told you guys, I ain't no quitter and I ain't no spitter. If it goes in, it's going down, and I eat the top of the shishitos. It's tender, it's sweet, you can still eat it, okay? Now, I actually forgot to tell Key to reserve some of the cheddar cheese because we're supposed to be putting cheddar cheese along the top here.
Well, that's on you, man.
But that's all right, you know? That's okay. So
I need
guys,
a spoon for this.
does that not?
Thanks, honey.
A spoon for what?
Just for this, to stir this. This is kind of small,
Your
but
spoon is.
I think I used it for this.
You did, but okay. Here, let me get you
Okay.
this.
Steve's laughing at what you just said, honey. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
some
Here,
people-
take this back then.
Some people don't like to eat the tops, but I do. There ain't no reason not to.
Oh yeah, look at this fruit salad.
We got Keith joining us. Hey Keith, happy Friday. Becca's saying gorgeous fruit. Wow. Keith is saying I like the cluck and squeal Himalayan salt.
Hey,
Keith,
Keith.
have you tried the cluck and squeal savory spicy with Himalayan salt? Because it's phenomenal.
Keith is down in the States for this weekend. So Keith, hopefully you guys are doing something fun for 4th of July. He's with his lady friend.
Nice.
Having
Have
some fun.
Stay safe out there. Okay, guys, check this out. One of these is ready for the grill. Okay. This is
Ooh.
basically just a fancy little boat. They call it a pastry. I wouldn't really call it that. But I feel like it's more like a pizza. Okay, I'm
Look
just
at
gonna
this.
get another one going. Spectacular. The hallmark of a perfect fruit salad, in my opinion, is something that you did here today. Can you guess what I'm thinking?
That everything is cut the same size. Really? Yes.
I want to high five you, but I have
No,
flour,
don't.
buddy.
Okay.
She can read my mind, people. She really can.
We do the twin thing all the time. I don't know how we do it, but look at
because
this.
we're just twins, but we're just 2 years apart. Okay.
Yeah, so I think Matt's referring to the watermelon in particular because
Yes.
when you don't want like a giant chunk of watermelon if everything else is cut finely.
you know
You
who
want
I'm gonna call out who does that?
barbecue mama.
Yep.
She's terrible at that.
Barbecue mama cuts a watermelon, and you're lucky. She'll cut a massive watermelon into 6 chunks and be like, fruit salad.
Remember, we used to make fun of her when we were growing up because when she made lettuce, it was like that
Yes.
too.
Yes. So barbecue mama, love ya, but you gotta cut your fruit a little bit smaller, okay?
Oh.
She does. Okay, our butter's going. I'm gonna keep going on this. Key is clearing out because I think it's time to wet everybody's whistle.
I think it is too. You guys are really
I
gonna
know
like
what
this.
Key's making, and I've been wanting to try this cocktail since she said that she was gonna be making it, which was like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, guys, I'm so excited about making this one. Okay, so it is a sober week. Sorry for those of you who don't want a sober drink. Temp, I'm looking at you. But for those that do, you're really going to enjoy this one. I got my sober friends covered this weekend because I know
Okay,
a lot of.
I'm not sober, and I was rocking a
Yes.
sober cocktail yesterday.
Yes, you were, honey. And I know these types of weekends can be difficult for people because
Yep.
there is so much alcohol involved and it's very alcohol heavy. But when you have a drink like this, you're not going to miss any alcohol. So let me just get a few things from the fridge. So
Okay.
what we're making is a watermelon Paloma, non-alcoholic.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I love a Paloma. They're usually grapefruit vibes, tequila vibes. Is there citrus in there? Usually,
There's
think.
lime.
Lime.
Yep. Okay, so let me actually take all this stuff off. So I'm really excited about this drink because normally a mocktail, you could just put the juices and call it a day. But the other day, I found this stuff here, non-alcoholic tequila. Like what?
That is what I'm excited to try here.
And so I looked up the company because I had to know what makes this non-alcoholic tequila, and I opened it and smelled it. And it smells to me what I remember tequila to smell like. And they
Tequila
actually
has a very distinct aroma.
yeah. And they actually distill it in a copper still, just like real tequila is.
Cool.
So it's
All right,
a
guys,
legit
as
company.
Key does that, I'm gonna check these out up close and personal. Do they not look gorge? Okay, they
Ooh.
technically should have cheddar on the top, but Key put it all in, so whatever.
Sorry,
it's in
guys.
there. You know how I've been forgetting cheese lately? Technically, it's in there.
At least
So
it's in.
let's be grateful about these. I'm just gonna get these onto our pizza stone, and then Key can continue.
Okay. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get some lime juice for the bottom of the glasses.
Okay, guys, check that out. You really don't want to crowd these, okay? Put that down, get the lid down. With the pizza stone and with the lid down, instantly your grill is a pizza oven. So have we owned pizza ovens? Yes. Have we owned pizza ovens that were very, very expensive? Yes, we have. But if you are on a budget, which we all are these days.
Wait, even do I recommend owning a pizza oven? No.
Okay, and that's
I
coming
don't.
from an Italian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dad, I remember when I first got my giant pizza oven, Dad made fun of me every single time I brought it up because he was like, you know how much wood that's going to take to get that thing up to temperature?
I remember that. And we were
I was
like,
like, nah.
yeah, we were like trying to convince ourselves. We're like, no, it'll be fine.
And he was absolutely right, which he often is.
Guys, don't tell him we said he was right, okay? He doesn't need credit. He doesn't need ammo on us.
Okay, Fritz Frank hitting us with a super chat for Flirty Murdy's birthday.
Fritz Frank, you are so sweet. I will forgive you for the 40 minus 1 comment, okay? Get 40 out of the vocab here for 1 more year.
All right, so lime juice.
Thank you so much.
Lime juice going in. What would be better for you guys to see? Is that better, Tim? Okay, lime juice, a little lime juice going in the bottom of each one.
See, guys, those are crystal glasses, okay? He's breaking out the good stuff for us.
With my 70s reamer that I got secondhand recently that I'm absolutely obsessed with.
Look, things that have, especially kitchen gadgets that have come from the 70s, are like the best quality. I don't get it.
They are. That thing is super
They last
cool.
throughout the decades.
Okay, so this is the tequila. I have not had it. I just got this and I only smelled it. Matt, smell that and tell me what you think.
It does smell like tequila.
Does it? It's been so long
Yes.
since I've actually had tequila.
It actually does.
And I realized I could just glug this in because there's no alcohol, but putting this in a shot glass makes me feel like I'm making an alcoholic drink.
I completely agree.
I don't know why, but like it doesn't make a difference. You could put as much or as little as you want because there's no alcohol in
I
this,
made
but
a non-alcoholic.
Do you have real tequila for mine? Or no?
you could benefit from having a sober beverage every now and then too, pal. Okay.
I made a non-alcoholic drink yesterday and still served it in a nice glass. Okay, that's
Why
still,
not?
Exactly, and still served it in a cocktail glass. So,
Okay, so the lime's in there. The tequila is in. The next thing I'm going to add is this grapefruit sparkling water.
So you are still going in with a grapefruit flavor.
Yeah, it's not a Paloma unless you have grapefruit, but in order to change it into a different direction, you can add whatever juices you want, but it does still, apparently, according to the rules, it does still have to have a grapefruit in it.
Aww, Fritz Frank, he said had to rush through traffic to get back from the doctor's office to get the super chat in on time.
Oh my
What
goodness.
a cutie patootie. Also,
Frank.
Fritz Frank, he's at the doctor. What is with the doctor's appointments lately, everybody? Fritz Frank, hopefully you didn't speed too fast, and hopefully that doctor's appointment is just a checkup.
Okay, now, yes, I second that, Fritz Frank. Stay well, please.
You got to get Key back to the doctor for her eyeballs.
Yeah, and my treatment, which I'm due for
And
soon.
like a million other things for this girl. Guys, she's always putting us through something here, this gal.
All right, so this is a juiced watermelon, the whole thing.
Is
It's
it?
an entire watermelon. Now, I did have some yesterday, so it's not fully, like I had a little
that
bit.
actually is a lot of juice.
Yeah. So we're going to top them up with some watermelon juice. And then I got to go back to the fridge to get some ice. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at that color.
Okay, already you know that it's going to be refreshing. It's going to be crisp. It's going to be delectable. We have our good buddy Martin in the house saying, "Love it, ladies," as always. Martin, we're glad that you're here. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Happy Independence Day.
Hey, Martin.
We're glad that you're here.
Okay, I'm going to cut our garnish as well. So we are going to garnish with lime because that's what's in it. And every good
Thank
beverage.
you. Guys, Key's known to not garnish sometimes, okay? And I don't allow that around here.
I know.
You know that.
I know Flirty Murdy likes a garnish.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you.
All right, let me just grab the ice.
Okay,
And a hot day like this, boy, do we all need some ice.
Oh, heck yeah. And see, she's also tried to serve us cocktails before that don't have ice.
I know.
Don't you dare. On a day like today, don't you dare.
Well, now we have a fridge that works too.
Well, that helps. That definitely helps.
Okay. Okay, so ice is going into these.
James is saying ice first, Kiki. James, you're right. You're correct.
Does it?
Sometimes, yes. Ideally, yes, it should have been ice first.
I go
but-
ice last because I want to see the quantities of everything I'm putting in. That's why that
Oh,
to
I
me
can see that.
in my brain, that's what makes sense. I'm also a lefty, so I do things weird. I can admit it.
I will second that.
Yeah.
Your girl's weird in a lot of ways, in a lot more ways than one.
Thanks. Look it.
Buddy, that looks so good. I love the glass. I love the color. That's gonna be, that's gonna be good. Remember my cocktail? You didn't see my cocktail last time. Absolute fail.
Was
It
it?
was not good.
Well, when I watched it back, it didn't seem like you guys liked it, but
No, we did not.
oh well. They're
Okay,
not all
as-
going to be wins.
As Key continues with that, let's see what we have going on under the grill over here.
Look at the color of these.
Okay, these are looking good. Let's see if they're sticking or anything. No, they're looking actually perfect.
Oh,
You guys-
those do look really good.
I don't know if you guys can hear this.
Oh, yeah.
They're starting
Oh.
to firm up, but they still need some more time.
Okay, that lime just did me dirty here. I'm going to get a new
What
one.
just happened?
It just flaked right off. Okay, there's that. Look at how beautiful these are.
From the straw to the garnish to the glass.
Look
You
at
really
that.
made us something fancy here, pal.
Look at the colors. Watermelon Paloma.
Mhm.
That's going to be spectacular. Honey, I'll give that to you.
I've never wanted to drink one of the drinks on this show more than I have right now. Honey, I'm gonna
Really?
wait for you because, guys, this is a special one. It is 4th of July, Independence Day weekend. Any weekend in the summer is important, especially in Canada, because they're few and far between. So we want you guys to raise your glasses. We got to cheers to the weekend. This weekend in particular, let us know in the comments what you're sipping on right now. Our boy Saucy Rossi, he's a herbal tea king, so he's probably drinking some herbal tea. Let us know what you guys are drinking.
Yeah, let's see how this is. I can't wait to try this. What's it like?
It does taste like a Paloma. The tequila's nice.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had tequila in so long.
Ooh, double cheers on that one.
Yes, the flavors. It's
Ooh, that is
fruity. It's
good.
fresh. Oh my goodness,
But
very
it's not too
watermelony.
sweet. It has a lot, and the lime really cuts through with that lime and tequila were made for each other.
Temp, do you like it?
It is good, but I could use some alcohol.
I was just gonna say I heard a butt coming in there,
It is really good.
Yeah.
buddy. That's an absolute winner.
Okay, I'm so glad
We
to
have
hear
Kathy.
it.
I didn't know Kathy was here. Hey, Kathy. She's saying, looks great, Kiki.
Yay.
Guys, this is so refreshing.
Thanks,
Steve
guys.
is sharing. He's drinking a Diet Pepsi. Can't go wrong with a Diet Pepsi.
Mhm.
Fritz Frank saying, drinking water out of my Noble Bison water bottle.
Yes, Fritz.
Yes, water tastes better out of that thing. I'm not
Yeah.
going to lie.
Okay, this is a real winner. Guys, if you are looking for a really nice non-alcoholic drink this weekend, I would definitely recommend trying that.
All right, guys, I'm going to head to the fridge. I'm going to show you guys what these look like when they're done because these are still, let's just give one more. No, they're not browned up enough.
Okay,
Not quite enough.
we've got a question. Where did you get the fake non-alcoholic tequila? This I bought from a website called well.ca. You can also get it at Healthy Planet, which is like a health store in our area. But what the brand is HP Agave,
Guys,
in
check
case you're
these out.
interested.
Check these out. That's what they look like if you put
Ooh.
cheese on the top. Obviously, that's going to look better if the cheese is there.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
James is sharing that he's drinking coffee. Good one, James. It better be an iced coffee. I had one earlier.
Oh, yeah. Those look
Okay,
spectacular, honey.
So I will take a little taste of these. Key, you take a little taste of the shishitos.
Please,
Those are
good.
for you, honey.
I'm excited too.
Now I'm actually going to cut this in half because with these, because they're shaped like a
No
bow.
problem. I got you guys. The non-alcoholic drinks. Leave it to me.
Because this
These are
is shaped like a
good.
boat. I'm getting in there right in that middle shot for you guys, okay? Now, this bite goes out to everybody watching and listening.
These are good on their own. If you've never had these, you're missing out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm. I don't know why we're just like, mm-hmm,
So I told Maddie right before we got started, these peppers always remind me of one New Year's
Give
Eve
me one.
I spent by myself, and I made myself a very special feast, and I ate an entire bag of these. They're fibrous. Don't eat too many of them, but they
I
are
don't know
really
why
great.
These are so good on their own.
I know. Peppers are like, they're not spicy.
The combination of the peameal with the shishito with the creaminess of the cheese.
Mhm.
Guys, this is an absolute winner. If you don't want to do the actual Peinirli shape, you want to throw all these ingredients on a pizza on a traditional pizza, you go for it. But I do have to say the shape adds some extra.
Yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm. See? Take the whole thing down.
No, I don't.
Have some respect for
I
the
don't,
shishito,
buddy,
okay?
I'm vegan. I don't need more fiber in my diet than I'm already getting.
Okay, TMI.
Okay. Too fibrous, the top.
TMI. Okay, let's do one last look. Oh yeah. Okay, guys, barbecue family highlight. This comes to us from our buddy Fritz Frank. A couple years ago, we made a leftover pulled pork non pizza. It's kind of a pizza theme here. Fritz Frank made those. Do those not look spectacular?
Mm-hmm.
Fritz Frank, is that pineapple on there? Because if it is, I love pulled pork and pineapple together. It's such a good combo.
What is this, like a griddle top pizza?
Mhm.
Nice.
He did it on the griddle.
Oh,
Guys, if
Fritz
you have
Frank.
some naan in the freezer, you got yourself a pizza base right
That
there.
looks really great, Fritz Frank.
Yeah, put these ingredients on a naan.
Mhm.
You're good to go. Yep, Diana, going out to buy shishitos today. We got to go get
Diana.
some more. No, guys, we got to
Hit
get
a healthy plan and get the tequila too while you're out.
I feel like that does have some little bit of something in there.
I
okay?
know.
I don't know
what
why,
it
but
is.
I feel a little bit jacked up. Or is it the shishitos?
Maybe there's like caffeine in it or something.
Guys, where does this hour go, people? I don't know. We're at a time. It is 1 p.m. We want to thank you guys, every single one of you who sent messages this week saying congratulations for the show. We are so grateful for you guys, and we are so grateful that you guys tune in here every single Friday.
So if you're joining us for After Dark, stick around. And if you're not, we hope you have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you next week, same time, same place.
Bye, barbecue family. We love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, mwah. Bye, everybody.